planner friends, how's it going? Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Ryan and this is The Man with the Plans. As you can see, we are back to do my Debt Snowball update for quarter 2, 2019. I cannot believe we are already halfway through 2019. I don't know where the time's going, but what I can say is that I certainly know where the money's been spent and how much we've moved on the Debt Snowball. And so I figured, like we did at the beginning of going to the second quarter, we did our Q1 update. I'll leave that video linked over here if you kind of want to see me talk through that in detail. It's the same format pretty much all the time. But yeah, I figured we would go ahead and use this fun sticker kit from Erin Condren. This is like the tropical flower one. As you can see here, I've pre-filled in everything. We're going through baby steps 1 through 3. I'm on 2 right now, but I always like to keep my eyes set on what's gonna happen for step number 3. For those of you that haven't seen my video walking through the baby steps, I'll leave a link to that one up over there as well. I have a fun little graphic that I use to walk through them, and it's just fun to remind myself of what they all are to stay on top of it. So the first baby step is pretty simple. It's save $1,000 for a starter emergency fund. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit so we can kind of just talk through these things in more detail. There we go. And the first one is actually to save $1,000. And so as I said, I have $1,000.76. I just finished that keep the change transfer and I moved that all over. So that's been taken care of for quite a while now. I've been on the Dave Ramsey plan since 2017-ish, and then I started really in earnest back in 2018, and I feel like I've made some pretty good progress. I have a whole bunch of videos. I'll have a playlist down below if you want to go ahead and watch all these fun budget videos as we go. The next step is to pay off debts in order from smallest to largest, which is pretty great. For me, I had a ton more debts when I started, and now we are only down to my final 2, which is my car loan and my student loan. And so my car loan, as of the end of June 2019, all that was left was $1,981.60. So close, within striking distance. I'd love to have this done by the end of the summer. Hoping I can get there. I'm really excited, and then I can turn my attention fully to my one final student loan, which as it stands right now is currently at $24,947.18. That loan initially started around $40K, and we've since worked it down. I had another student loan that I paid off back in November. So all in all, we're moving right along. And the best thing that I wanted to say right here is that my current debt balance is $26,928.78. So we are well under $30,000 left of my snowball, which is so exciting because at quarter 1, when we did our review then, I was at $33,000. So we were able to kind of move on this. We're really making some progress. So now, once baby step 2 is done, I'll be able to switch myself over to baby step 3, which is to create a large emergency fund for whenever Murphy strikes. Now for me, a baby step, large emergency fund is taking this $1,000 plus what you need for somewhere between 3 and 6 months of living expenses. I'm erring kind of on the side of caution, and I'm going for more closer to 6 months, but not quite. And what I do right now, and I've just gone ahead and written in my expenses that I have right now. So that'd be my rent at $14.87. I estimate my utilities at $125. My insurance, that would be for my car and for my rent, my apartment, would be $100. And then $250 for groceries. And then lastly, $200 for miscellaneous. All told, when that comes together, your total there would be $2,162 is what I'm responsible for every single month. And now, if you're going to think about it, what you need here is 3 months. So we take that number down there, multiply it by 3, and that gives us $6,486. So while just having just over $6,000 in the bank is always great, and I feel good about that, I feel like I need a little bit more than that. So when I did the math for 6 months at this present moment, that number came out to $12,972. And so what I did is I kind of went in between these two, and I settled on a clean $10,000 in my savings account, waiting for me when I need it, which is just under 5 months of living expenses, I guess. Just trying to make that work. So that's kind of my baby steps. I'm gonna get this done within the next year or so, hoping that I can speed it up a little bit wherever I can. Side hustle income, those types of things, and since I get to roll over any effort I was making towards this loan, towards this one, I have a feeling I'm coming to clear out my Great Lakes account. So really, really cool stuff. The next thing we're gonna do is we're going to move down into the debt balance column, and this is one of the things that I really enjoyed doing over the years. For me, it can be a bit of a challenge to remember during the moment how it can be frustrating to say no to plans or to say no to those trips. I have a couple friends last year that went on a vacation to Greece, and I so desperately wanted to go, but I knew that I had these goals in mind, and I knew that going on that trip would, one, I felt like I would be betraying Dave, and two, it would be setting me back from my actual goals. So what I like to do here is think about all of the progress I've made over the years and over the quarters. And so since I've been tracking this by quarter, I have from quarter 2 2019 all the way back to quarter 1 of 2018, and then I have a really old piece of notebook paper that talks about my total for May 2017. So we'll just kind of walk these back. So clearly this is my current total, which is $26,928.78. And then quarter 1, so this was our last check-in in April, that was $33,363.08. So pretty good progress between quarter 1 and quarter 2. A nice chunk, and we'll get to that in the statistics section over here, because you know me, I love to do a little bit of math. And then quarter 4 of 2018, we had a balance of $39,825.03. So again, just under $6,000 moving between those, which is pretty awesome. Quarter 3, September, October time, right? Our total there was $43,000, right? Yeah, $43,439.69. So I didn't move a ton. We did about $4,000 that quarter. Going into quarter 2, our balance was $47,846.06. And in quarter 1 of 2018, our balance was $51,717. And then going all the way back a full year earlier, May 2017, the balance of my loans was $60,848.20. Now, I had more debt than that when I started. Obviously, my student loans, I've been paying on them for a couple of years now, but I commit this as my start date, and you can just see the progress. We are more than halfway done. It's incredible to think that, we started doing, it took us over almost half a year, almost more than half a year to get $9,000 down, and then you can see here that we're just really moving. So since the beginning of 2019, we've melted, right? We're doing a whole lot of work. And that's where some of the statistics come in. So I love to keep this as like a guide to remember like all the sacrifice that you're doing is totally worth it. So don't kick yourself and don't get upset. What I'm gonna do here is just take one of the little stickers from the Erin Condren sticker sheet here and sort of separate these out. I don't know, it just feels fancy this way. For some reason I like to elevate my debt payoff stuff so it feels important, because then I take it seriously. I don't know if I'm the only one that does that, but hey. So some of the things here that I like to play around with are some basic stats. So far I have this category, which was total paid in quarter 2. Just something nice that I like to keep track of. And that number is, so for quarter 2 we paid $6,434.30. And really all I did was subtract the balance that I started with last quarter from this balance, and that gave me my number. Pretty simple. That's the beauty of having all this data at your fingertips, is like you can go back and do this stuff in a heartbeat. And then after that, I was really curious to see how much I've paid in 2019. So skip a line here. So if I take quarter 1's amount, which was, well, quarter 2's amount, we'll start with that, $6,434.30, plus from last quarter, $6,462.14. That would give us a total of $12,896.44 just towards debt. Now, I think that's crazy because what that tells me is that I could have my fully funded emergency fund in just 6 months of sticking to this gazelle intensity, right? That's what that's saying, right? 12,000 up here, and then I need 12,896 if I did that way. To me, that's amazing, and that's some serious progress there. So the next thing I want to do is total paid since 2017. And that number is a whopping $33,919.42. That's incredible. I mean, it feels like a lot, but I'm also really proud of that number because I feel like if I hadn't moved the needle on that, and maybe that's something I'll calculate some days, if I just paid the minimum payments from starting this process, how much further off would I be? I'm almost afraid to even see the number, but it's great. It's crazy that we've paid that much off and we're closing in on the end. I can feel it. The next thing I like to do is calculate percent paid. So that's just a simple proportion. I'm not a math teacher, but I think I did this right. I did my current balance, which is 26,928 over this, my starting balance, and then I times it by 100, and it gave me a fund percentage of 55.74%. So we are more than halfway there. We are a Bon Jovi song. Minus the living on a prayer part, because, you know, we're not that desperate as Tommy and Gina. But anyway, for those of you Bon Jovi fans, I hope you enjoyed that reference. So then all I did was I subtracted that number from 100, and my percent remaining is 44.26%. So yeah, those are my fund statistics, my debt balance, and I'm gonna zoom you guys out so you can take a look at the whole thing. It's not a crazy complicated sheet here, but I just love to have these updates every 3 months for me to check in. And I also am glad I included the total paid in 2019 just to realize like we're making some serious progress here. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it, and it does help the channel out. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel and you made it through the video, bravo. But you should click this red subscribe button so you can see my fun budgeting content whenever it's published. I make new videos every Monday and every Thursday. Thursday tends to be finance related. If you have any suggestions for what videos you'd like to see regarding my debt snowball or the Dave Ramsey plan or any sort of other financial stuff, leave a comment down below. And until next time, planner friends, it was great chatting with you. Have a great week and make some smart financial choices. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye!